Hello. I just want to come do a collective energy read because I tried uploading videos for the 3rd through the 7th by Collective Element, and I had some trouble. So I was just led in my prayer meditation tonight to go ahead and do a collective energy reading. Cards prayed over, pre-shuffled, and meditated. I hope you all are doing well. So what I'm being led to do is I typically don't even use the books and read my books. If I read them, it's on my own personal basis. I typically don't read them in readings. But I am being led to pull from this deck, read from it, clarify with these two decks, and then pull some love oracle messages from The Universe Has Your Back. Okay. So I just would like to go ahead and get started. I'm not going to make it too long. It is going to be in a decent time frame. So let's get started and see what we have going on. I apologize about the noise in the background. Okay, I would say this is timeless. Okay, we have selling out. On top, you have faith. Okay. So the energy I get right away is there needs to be a sense of balance that comes back into place to where you don't feel as drained. Having faith that you'll push through this turmoil, this feeling of unease, unhappiness, a lack, like you don't deserve. Okay, and I just had a card fall over. It's sing. Okay, so possibly just needing to see your way through this situation, through your faith, through having faith that things will turn around and things will get better for you. She's looking up. Okay, and it's like she's looking up towards the sky. So there may be some guide or ancestor that's trying to connect with you at this time, because this is the energy that you're feeling and you're being led to continue to have faith, okay? Because underneath you do have hole in the soul. And then right underneath you do have alchemy, okay? So there's some awakening. There's a sense of growth here once you stop procrastinating. Okay, once you come out of this stuck energy, whatever this selling out energy is for you. Okay, but overall, just get an energy of like feeling lack and unease. Stuck, used, abused. Okay, I'm going to read this card, okay? And it is number 1. It says, your integrity and inner strength are being severely tested. You have an opportunity to act with either fear or love. Where in your life are you selling out or acting out of integrity? Are you in a job you hate? Are you living in a toxic environment and making yourself sick in the pursuit of financial security? This card asks you to find the courage to stand up for your convictions and take steps towards doing what you love. Selling out is linked to the shadow aspects of the prostitute archetype, When you connect to this archetype, you can examine your fears around survival, power, responsibility, and success. On the light side, the prostitute can lead you to freedom, self-expression, choice, and love. Okay, so at this time, you have to make a choice about whether you want to use the abilities that you have in selfishness, or is it going to be like exploitation, or are you truly using it in the pursuit of your higher good or your highest self? Okay, it says to take a few deep breaths and focus on your body. Okay, become conscious of where in your body you feel like you are losing your energy and your power. Okay, so that goes into the chakra. That goes more to the chakras, and I'm going to pull some chakra cards here in a minute so we can see what's out of balance and what we need to bring back into balance. And it tells you to place your hands on that part of your body, okay? Yeah, at this time, you just need to regain your inner strength, okay? So that you can come back into empowerment and make better decisions for yourself, or make clear and good decisions for yourself. Okay, not only yourself, but I get those surrounding you as well. Okay. Chakras, what's the chakras for the collective in the energy healing that I was led to present? Following, selling out, and having faith. Okay, but definitely just having faith that you'll pull yourself out of this, okay, once you come back into balance. Okay, we have 2, 2, and 1 here. Okay, 2, that's 5. It's making me think of the 5 of Wands in traditional tarot and how it speaks of a lot of conflict. Okay, so there's just a lot of conflict currently within your life. Okay, it could be with others, okay, but it could just either still be with yourself. And it could be with yourself because of what you're feeling, okay, that lack that you're feeling. And this is where your faith is going to come into play. It told you in the beginning, you are being tested, okay? So through this test, is your faith only going to get stronger? Okay, it's going to repair the feeling that you're feeling within your heart and your soul currently, feeling that lack. All right, straight out the gate, you got personal boundaries. Okay, so it's a need right now to really take the time that you need to yourself, okay? Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish, I get, with yourself. And what the message that I'm getting, though, that because that didn't come out the way the message is coming to me, is be selfish at this time and create personal boundaries and protect you and your space so that you can come out of feeling like this. I get the sense of, this is solar plexus, okay? So it's a lot of anxiety and worry and stress currently. And I get it's because of this energy. And you're needing to have that faith. Okay, so on the bottom you have emotional balance. Okay, so something's out of balance emotionally. You have desires. Okay, this is your sacral chakra. This is your heart chakra. Insight. Crown. So through guided prayer, stillness, silence, meditation, grounding your energy and become more, I get more elevated. As you become more elevated through these personal boundaries, or these boundaries that you're putting up and creating, Are you going to come out of this feeling of unease and lack? Okay, and it's going to be able to bring you back into balance emotionally. Okay, for some of you, you do have money on the bottom, which is also significant to the sacral with this desire. So for some of you, it could be a desire that you're feeling in regards to money, like plans, goals. Okay, just overall financial stability. Okay, and then on the bottom, on the bottom you have pleasure. Okay, something that'll bring you a great sense of joy and pleasure. Okay, but for others, if it's not financially, if it's not related to financial matters, or if it's not a financial thing for you, it's just simply talking about coming back into balance with yourself emotionally. Okay, for some, it's so you'll have that balance to give and put into a intimate relationship. And then for others, it's just literally coming into peace with yourself, harmony and balance with yourself. Okay, so you can get out of this feeling and you can come back into a feeling of peace. Because that's what I'm getting with this desire. So one group, you're desiring financial stability, like pleasure with money. Okay, seeing came back on top. So something to do with your stability, your finances, your home, your career, okay, job, business, whatever this is for you, you're having that desire, which is affecting your money or will affect your money, okay, and it'll affect you in a positive way and bring you this pleasure because they're all in the same element of sacral. For the ones, again, that are trying to heal from this emotional balance at this time, it's because you just feel a sense of unease and lack. Okay, and it's where this personal boundary needs to come into place. With this personal boundary, are you going to have and gain more insight? Okay, because you can clearly see. But definitely need to stay out of your head. Okay, become more clear. And the way you become more clear is through this insight, the guided prayer, meditation, and coming back into balance. And I get you have the knowledge, you have the power, you have the wisdom and the understanding to move forward. But only when you kind of open up, I get your faith a little bit more. And that thing, see, because you're on the bottom, you got self-esteem. And because I was just going to say that things will get better, okay? Because it's a blow. It's like a blow. Something has taken a blow to your self-esteem to where you're having to come back into this balance through creating these personal boundaries. Hey, not letting pride get in the way. Just releasing and not letting that pride get in the way. You have grounded on the bottom. So with this insight and the seeing card, okay, creating personal boundaries and not letting this because I'm picking up the energy of the opposite of the sunflowers here, okay? It's the opposite feeling of you feeling the lack. You need to reboost your confidence and your self-esteem. And the way you're going to do this is through creating these healthy boundaries, okay? By receiving more insight as you unblock what's being blocked, okay? Starting with the base, the earth and the root chakra, but you unblock what needs to be blocked, okay? Because this is going from bottom to top. Becoming more stable within yourself. Yeah, I pick up the energy of not letting others hinder you right now. Like, get in the way of what you're feeling, okay? We all have times that we need to take to just heal. And that's why this personal boundaries card is here. Okay, without this personal boundary, you're not going to come back into this self-esteem, this high self-esteem energy, okay? Because I pick up low self-esteem right now. Where you're just needing to release. to come out of this energy and come back into this emotional balance. Okay, you have family drop out. Okay, for some of you, family could be significant. It can have something to do with your family. You have visualization. Okay, or something that you visualize for your family. For some of you, it's just trying to create a family, but there's some sense of emotional balance. You're out of some form of emotional balance, or you're needing to have a clearer perspective. And I get manifest your heart's true desires. But through grounding are you going to come into all of this, okay? Because if you break it down by elements, it's your family being ungrounded right now, okay, causing a lot of emotional turmoil, okay, a lot of stability and emotions to be out of whack, possibly because there's an empty cup, okay? This cup is full, but I pick up the energy of an empty cup, and it's really nothing to pour from right now, which has a lot to do with this pride, okay? It has a lot to do with this pride, and you need to come back into balance and out of this feeling of lack and unease. But the only way you can do that is through creating this personal boundary, okay? And once you create that personal boundary and go into solitude and that meditation and just get that clarity and that insight and the understanding that you need, okay, because you know what to do, you know where to go, you know how to do it, okay? But you're definitely having to come into balance. And again, the only way you're going to do this and rebuild this self-esteem is through creating these personal boundaries. Okay, there's a desire for money here for some, or for some it's just a desire for getting back, like, to your money, okay, because it brings you pleasure. And it's not even the sense of money, it's just like, I get your business, your stability, like what you do on a day-to-day basis that brings you pleasure. Yeah, but you're out of balance and you're out of whack right now, okay? You do have communication, which is the throat chakra. But I'm getting you not really being in communication with others through creating these personal boundaries. And if you do have to come into contact, it's on the need of saying what you mean and meaning what you're saying. Okay, but realizing that there's a deeper connection. For some of you, it's a deeper connection with others, or there's a deeper connection with someone here where you're needing to self-express, you're needing to express yourself. Okay, it could have something to do with this family. You do have presence here. Okay, so being honest and open and in the present moment. Okay, there's a need of just you needing to forgive. There's someone or some situation or something where you're going to have to unblock your heart through forgiveness, but through this you're going to have faith, because I'm picking up the energy of it's not easy. And it's okay to express that you just need your time, you need your space. Because I heavily pick up that somebody don't understand that you just need space, you just need time. So be very honest and be very open. For some, if you're in I was gonna say if you're in the higher realm, or I'm just gonna say if you're. Um, I'm trying to get it out the best way I know how that it's coming to me, but it's two messages, okay? For some whom are very highly connected in the spiritual realm, okay, you're needing to just take that time, gain that clarity and insight where you can clearly see the vision, but you're going to get more clarity as you go into that balance, that solitude, and that personal boundaries and connect, okay? Receive those messages, okay? And act on them as you know you typically do. Okay, connecting to your higher self. The other message is just that it's you being honest and open. Kind of the same though, because it's kind of with you being honest and open and creating these personal boundaries with people through self-expression and communicating that you do just need some time alone, okay? For others, if the ones in a very high realm, it's just you connecting, getting that insight, clarity to move on a vision, okay? And like I said, getting the messages as you typically do get them. But there's a sense of being honest and open with yourself, okay? Yourself and others at this time. Okay, it could be someone intimate. For some, it's an intimate relationship that you're needing to be honest in regards to. Okay, it has something to do with family being out of balance and is rocking a lot of people involved emotionally. And that's where this communication needs to come in, okay? But I get you need to stand up for yourself. Okay, but be very honest and very open at this time. Just gonna pull a quick message here really quickly. And then the ones that are like not so in the higher realm, but you are into spirituality, I get this is what you need to self-express to the people around you, just like who you are, what you stand for with this self-esteem card, so that you can boost your self-esteem and come into this emotional balance, this grounding and this healing energy, okay? But it all starts with the throat. You opening up your heart, your mind, your soul, but through your voice, through your vocal, using your voice, communicating and being very self-expressive and honest with people, okay? Because it's something they don't understand. But for everybody as the collective, what I'm getting is that if you have faith, as long as you have faith and continue to create those personal boundaries can also be healthy boundaries. And just stay in the present moment. Stay aware, okay? Because everything you're desiring and that you're having a desire that will bring you pleasure about is coming to you. But you got to gain more insight and clarity, okay? And you got vibrancy right away. And then you have visionary. This came out when I did the April the 2nd reading, okay? And it does say, rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart, okay? Love rules all. It costs you nothing to give out love. And with this peacock, oh, that was the giraffe. Okay, so giraffe could be significant for you as a spirit, totem, or animal. Then you have peacock, which is significant to vibrancy, okay? So peacock could be your spirit or totem animal. But I just pick up the energy of the collective needing to raise vibrations, okay? Needing to become more aware with self, more in tune with self, more awakened. It says, you were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance, okay? So there could be where this forgiveness comes in. Forgiveness and personal boundaries. Take it how it applies to you. Where people might take, they might take your spirituality wrong, or they might take this person that you have become that they don't understand. Okay, or in a relationship, it could be like that, kind of like the dominance energy, where one's feeling more dominant than the other, or one is doing more than the other, causing like a rift and a raft between the relationship. This is where this communication and self-expression comes in any of these scenarios. Okay, just need to be very honest and very open and in the present moment with people. Okay, so that you stay in that grounded energy, or come back into grounded energy. Because overall, I just really see there's the main thing out of balance right now is emotions. Okay, there's a lot of emotions flying all over the place, which is possibly why the vibrancy or the vibes are kind of all over the place. Okay, the first card that drops out says, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but surrendering through that communication. And I say that this card is blue, these cards are blue. Okay, being very honest and very open with yourself and with others. It says, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Okay, so something happening within your life that did rock you emotionally, okay, but you're coming back into peace and you're coming back into balance with yourself through gaining the insight, and so you can clearly see. Okay, you can clearly see the vision, the path you're going on, the path you're meant to walk on. But have faith, you'll get there. Okay, it says the universe works fast when I'm having fun. So whatever you do, love yourself. Okay, be happy, be honest, be open to new people, new things, places, relationships. It says, when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Okay, being in the presence, we talked about that. Being in the present moment, being well aware of yourself, your higher self, and the things, people, places, and situations surrounding you. Okay, it says, there's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Okay, so standing in you, standing in your power, walking in your truth, walking in your power, raising your vibrations so that others surrounding you will continue to raise their vibrations as well. Okay, but definitely this card is reminding us to just practice humility, okay, so that we don't come off in a negative way, okay, because typically I truly believe that some people are very negative, but I truly believe that most people don't soapbox a little bit. But I don't feel like people try to come off in a negative manner. It's just ego. It's an ego thing. Where it's ego and pride. That's all I'm saying. It's just an ego and pride thing. And that's possibly why we have personal boundaries here. You just have to create your boundaries with people. Okay, know who to talk to, when to talk to them, how to talk to them. Because there's some sense of forgiveness that's here, or some need and sense of some form or forgiveness through whatever this situation is for you. Okay, but for the overall, I'm getting having faith that you'll come out of this. Okay, but like I talked about in the April 2nd reading, the way this is going to happen is through communication. Okay, forgiving yourself, forgiving others. Moving forward on the path that you're meant to go on. Hey, walking and standing tall and proud. Being truthful and honest and very authentic with who you are, okay? Once you know yourself and walk in your own energy, nobody can take that from you. Nobody. Okay, no matter how you feeling, nobody can take you from that. As long as you keep your vibes and raise your vibrations and keep them high. Okay, yep, definitely. Say, I choose love no matter what. Okay, definitely do that. I just talked about that. We love, that's what comes back to us. You put it out, it'll come back to you. These cards keep jumping. I love them. because they're so small. They just jump out my hands. It says, my vibes speak louder than my words. Boom, there it is. I'm going to close out the reading now, definitely, okay? Because I said I was going to stop at 30 minutes anyway, so. Definitely pay attention to your vibes and the energy you're putting out, because this is definitely what comes back to you. I love each of you. I'm sending love, light, and healing and blessings your way. Okay, I look forward to speaking with you all later, and take care.